Okay, so let's talk about trauma's impact on brain development. And the concept that I want to highlight is out of Perry's work, and it is that the human brain organizes. What does that exactly mean? It means it organizes around and prioritizes around early experiences. And so we really see those early experiences having this long lasting impact on the brain. Okay, so I want you to imagine if there's this loving, nurturing experience from a primary caregiver, then we tend to see a willingness to be exposed to new people and places and things in the context of a safe, secure primary relationship. Flip to the other side of that. If we're not getting that kind of experience and we organize around everything that I've experienced is negative or mistrustful or harmful, then the brain organizes around keeping you safe and cautious, right? So, in other words, and this might be a more simplistic way to think about it, is that what we have been exposed to first, that first impression tends to leave a pretty lasting experience. So that's the part I really want to highlight. And so we see a lot of why the caregiver is a huge component. What kind of caregivers, was the client exposed to? The other piece of that is that these early experiences actually include all of the senses, and that's why it tends to organize around that. Think about when a caregiver rocks a baby, sings a baby, they have skin-to-skin contact. They're gazing at each other. That really encompasses all the senses. And that helps the brain so much. There's so much learning that happens during this time. And so the stronger, more intense the experience where it encompasses all of our senses, the way more likely it's going to have an impact in how the brain organizes around it. And in some ways, I would even say that traumatic experiences really trump the impact of normal developmental experiences because it leaves this resonating factor in the brain of that was an unsafe experience, as I want to protect you against anything that comes in the future so that we don't have that experience again. I like to say that our brain is essentially like our biggest groupie. It wants to keep you alive. It's working to keep you alive. So when we think about the human brain organizes around these experiences, number one, that are early and exposed to us, but number two, these experiences that encompass all of our senses, those are incredibly intense experiences. You can see why it is so impactful when trauma enters the scene at a young age.